Welcome back to this channel. Today we are talking about the new to me, giving it a second chance, Klarity Kosmetics Lost at Sea palette. So if you want to see if I like this with a small tutorial, then just keep on watching. Listen, I bought the Klarity Kosmetics Lost at Sea palette and it was discounted a little bit, at least on Monolith. So let's talk about everything, like having this palette as a maybe good version and what I thought about Klarity Kosmetics before and everything. So if you want to see that, again, stay tuned. We will talk about everything. Let's talk past. I bought the Cobra palette from Klarity Kosmetics on Monolith. When Monolith carried Klarity Kosmetics, I found this was so pretty and I was like, listen, the color story is really, really cool. Absolutely love these 4 shades. The other ones were also nice, just saying. So I bought this, I tested them out, and to be honest, they were not my favorite formula. And I predict that this was the case because these pens are huge pens. I felt like they are really densely pressed and that was just not my favorite. They are pigmented though, but the shimmers especially were really not good to pick up with a brush, and I was like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's also not the best formula I've ever tried, and I was like a little bit disappointed, to be honest. But again, I thought that this would probably be the reason because of the big pen size, and I was like, I mean, they had to press them a little bit more densely because travel and shipping is a thing. And if they break, that's not a good thing. You have to replace that. Just saying. So I totally understand why they pressed them a little bit more densely. So it comes to now, I was like, listen, the formula is not bad. What should I do? Should I try another palette? And I was shopping for the Cosmic Brushes Gothic palette, and I was like, listen, this one is on sale and I paid less than I should have. Listen, they were on sale for around 55 euros, 55.50, and this palette is around 56. Yes, it's $56, not mistaking, originally costing 65.50 on Monolith. And I was like, listen, I do want to try another like palette from them because, and that's the huge thing, smaller size. And I was like, okay, maybe I have more luck with the smaller sizes. So I was like, listen, hopefully we do. These, by the way, or this palette, by the way, again, is the Lost at Sea palette. This one includes 2 multichromes, 2 duochromes, 2 foiled, and 6 matte shades. I think that is definitely something I enjoy, like a lot of matte shades as per usual. We do have the duochromes, which are frisky. This is a duochrome. You see the red, I see orange. And then we do have Getting Cold. This one is also a duochrome. This one is the multichrome. This one is the multichrome. We have 2 foil shades, which is Triton, as well as this shade here, which is Gadget and Gizmos. The rest are all matte. I am super excited about it, and we will definitely do a look with it and see if I enjoy the formula more. We do have, though, a few things to discuss. I've tried to like halt us a little bit like faster so we can go to tutorial part and see if I like the formula and this formula in particular, or if I don't. I think I told you in the new makeup releases, which I do make every single week on a Sunday, that I do enjoy the color story, and yes, the pen size is reminding me a lot of AAAAND I, and I checked and I have the same exact pen size and designed by, for example, the Solmane 2. Pretty sure there's just more than this. If you ask yourself, the Hela and Halloween collab with Agnieszka has like a little bit fatter pens, but they're not as slim as these, and you can definitely tell if I hold them together that these are really, really close. They're not identical, if you will, but in general the design is the same as the Solmane 2 by AAAAND I Cosmetics. So just so you know, if you said, oh, I may know this, It's from again the AAAAND I, like designing. And that is a big issue I have with Klarity Kosmetics. The continuity is just not giving. This is the only palette, and this is not the newest palette, by the way, that has this design. I don't know why. I will blend you a little bit of a clip where you can see I selected that they would show from the newest to the oldest palette, and we have like round pans, we do have squared pans, we do have this one, which is totally out there. I don't even know. I wish that there would be more continuity between the palettes. So I definitely know if this formula is amazing and this one is not quite there, which one I can buy, because again, it's not the same. I wish that there would be more continuity. You definitely saw though in the video that Klarity Kosmetics has beautiful color stories. There are a few neutral palettes as well, but I do enjoy the palettes that have color, as well as the color stories from them. So I'm hoping that this one is better in that case. But again, I miss a little bit like the thing where I'm like, listen, if you do something new, like smaller pens, round pens, squared pens, whatever it is, be consistent and just do it in all palettes. Again, this one is I don't even know where, because it's not, there's no other palette that has the same design as this one. I'm a little bit, to be honest, a little bit like concerned, to be honest. As you saw also in the video, there are palettes from $27 to $56. So you have definitely a great price variety in them. The brand is also vegan and cruelty-free, and again, you can shop Klarity Kosmetics on Monolith, which is a European retailer. So if you're not from the US, you can buy them through that. They are though more expensive than on Klarity itself, because there are some customs and shipping, and so of course they want to make some money as well. Just saying. So let's start. I want to try the palette, and I hope you do as well. Let's try a look with it, and then we see if I like it. If I like it better than the Cobra, or if I don't like it better than the Cobra. I scooched you a little bit closer. Let's try them. I will start with the deepest shade, which is Make Waves with the deep purple matte. By the way, these are, as far as I can tell, all like Ariel, the Little Mermaid, like puns, which I absolutely love. Listen, that's so damn cute. Let's try that. And I will use the Refa Mini in 13. This is the smallest brush I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Like for blending, just saying. So cute. Let me just like put that down. We will blend this out with the orange shade. I thought that would be like a good idea. Definitely love the color story of this palette. That's why I bought it. Also because I do wanted to try Klarity as well. But I mean, that is pigmented and really pretty. Definitely love that. You can definitely go into many directions with the palettes, or with the palette, because we do have like a more tealy approach. That is so cute. So cute. Let me go with the Refa 14 Mini, which is a little bit of a size bigger. Let's go with the orangey shade, which is Thingamabob. It's Thingamabob. Sure it is. And I absolutely love these names. This is the orangey shade, and we will just try to like lay the color to the edges and try to blend it in a sec. But first I laid some color down, and then we'll try to blend this together. Not sure if that will work, but we will try. I thought though I would start like, can go a little bit further in there. I thought I could start with the like deepest shade, so like because it didn't set my eye primer, that would be like the deepest shade. Well, that doesn't look blended at all. Let me blend that in a sec. Guys, I know this is not perfect, but I think that works really well. Listen, these colors are not quite the things you would blend together, if you will, but I thought this would be a cool like color combination. You definitely can see there's a little bit of patchiness in this like color, but I think, let me like grab a little bit more and just like put that on. Sometimes that's happening. I'm not concerned though to be like blending this color because there will be like a shimmer on top of that, so we don't have to blend that. And then I thought, because listen, I'm cool AF, I thought that we use So Long Lover's Bay, which is the light blue here, and just put that like in the inner part. That's the idea. And I will use the 15 mini, which again is a new set from Refer I wanted to try. Again, we have like different color stories we could have done. We could have done an all blue look. We could have done like a more like orangey pinky look, which I do love as well. This, by the way, is the only really deep shade, like the deep purple we have. So at least I think it should work with everything, because we don't have another like brownish shade for the orange. So it should like work at least a little bit. And we will use again the brush, and then we will put that in the inner port. Well, that was a strange accent. Put that in the inner part of our look. By the way, that is looking so damn pretty. It's a beautiful color, and it is as pastel-y as it is in the pan, which I mean, I was hoping to be honest. Like, this is the base work. I will do the same on the lower lash line, and then we just play with some shimmers. Like, I mean, that looks really, really cool. Let me go in with, I think, Deep Sea Dive, which is the multi-chrome blue. It has a shift to blue and purple, and what did I like read? It's a dark blue, purple, and teal shift. So let's try that on the edge. I will just pick that up with the Refer Mini 1. That picked up quite well. I will spray that though with my mini Catrice one, which by the way still is Cricut, but it works. We will not like complain about that. Hopefully that works. We'll put that directly. Ooh, that shade is damn pretty. In the like right beside the deep purple shade, and this is an amazing and stunning color. Like, look at this. This is like bringing the party to the roof. By the way, I love the brush. Stunning. And now we have still one left brush left. This is the O2 Mini, and I will definitely use like Getting Cold Fins, like the light blue in my inner part, because I felt, listen, I do want to try a lot of these. There's the other multichrome Triton is looking so damn stunning, but we will go with again the like light blue to gold, like there. So I will spray that as well. And now let's try. This one is like, can you see? This is not as like picking up as good. Hoping that, holy guacamole. This is again working amazingly. Was not expecting that. You can definitely see the gold. This one is a blue silver. Really? Blue silver, okay. See more of a gold. Oh, it definitely picks up better if the brush is a little bit wet. Let's try that. Also a little bit like higher, go there. Just a little bit to the multichrome. Like, listen, isn't that pretty? Like, it's almost, I will almost do like a cut crease-ish moment here. To be honest, I wish it would be a little bit more blue, but maybe it's also because of the lighting. But I mean, I love it. And yes, I do have fallout a little bit. So hopefully I can wipe that away. Let's do though. Let's do the multichrome though, which is Rainbows and Mermaids. This one in the inner corner, because I'm a fan from bright inner corner highlights. So we will do that. I feel like these like multichromes are the easiest to produce. At least I think so, because they don't have a base and so on and so on. I feel like every single brand I know has the lightest shade as a multichrome. Like this one, by the way, is a shift from white, or it has an iridescent white base with pink, green and blue shift. Show me a seeing if that is working at all. Like, let's put that in the inner corner. Oh, that would have been pretty on the lid. Yep, that would have been really pretty on the lid. Let's just like blend the two shades together. I mean, is that look a lot? Maybe. But I mean, that is so damn pretty. I will finish the other eye as well as liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Here I am again. The hair is going wild as per usual. I did put on some Maybelline tattoo liner in Striking Navy 920 just to bring out the blue. I have to say, guys, I love it. The only thing though is that the purple matte, let's try here, that the purple matte is not as opaque as I want it to be. But in general, like, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love the look. I love the color. This, wait, let's see. This color is stunning. The multichrome is not quite multichroming, to be honest. I hope listen, I didn't swatch these yet. So the swatches you saw earlier were when, like, after this. So I feel like this multichrome is a multichrome as I saw it like in tons and tons of palettes, and I feel like this is a really easy multichrome to do, at least my experience wise. This one is really this multichrome is definitely softer. I love the color though on my eyes. I feel, by the way, again, this purple shade is the only like deepen up shade, if you see. I do love though that this light blue is really light. I like that a lot. Again, I love that we do have two lighter shades as well in the shimmers. And I mean, I am like burning to try Triton, which is a foiled, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, look at this look. I absolutely love it. By the way, I think the lashes, I will link them down below. I'm not 100% sure what they are. Probably Kiss, probably Empress, could be. So I will link them down below. Yeah, I do love the color selection. I definitely am way more impressed by the formula than for the Cobra. That is definitely, like, this was like, you know, I mean, again, like, love the color story. I think though you could combine both of these. That would be pretty as well. I will try that in the real in the future, just so you know. But yeah, I definitely love them. I love the color story. Again, I mean, yes, it works quite well, even though, you know, you do have the deep purple to deepen up the orangey shade. I will try that more. This is the first impression, but so far I really am impressed by the formula. Definitely has improved since the Cobra palette. The problem now is that I'm not sure if the others have the same formula than this one, because this, like, pen size wise and pen like shape wise is an exception from the rest of these. But if you know any of the other palettes or the newer palettes, if they are the same or even better quality, leave it on the comments. I really would appreciate that. Again, so far, first impression wise, I am like extremely impressed. I love the packaging. By the way, this is raised, like this is like glued on. This is not like imprinted. This is really raised. I love the packaging. Again, I am not minding that these like look like the AAAAND I. Listen, if this is the same quality than the AAAAND I, which they are totally are, I'm not mad about this. Just saying like this. Again, the shimmers are not as hardly pressed. The whole thing is not as densely pressed as the Cobra palette. So I'm impressed and I like that. I'm so excited. By the way, I love the brushes. Listen, it was the first time trying those brushes as well. These ones are the Refer mini brushes. They also have a collection where you have like, this is the brush 1, 2, 13, 14 and 15 in a smaller size. They are also having a bigger size for these 5 brushes. I'm so impressed by the quality of Refer. I mean, if you didn't saw my video where I talked about brushes, I will link it here on top. You know that the Refer brushes are one of my favorite. And to be honest, I love that they like put out minis as well as maxi brushes. This is the 15, like this is the regular one. This is the mini. Can I like this, maybe this, you can see there like the mini, which has the blue stain, is definitely smaller. The 13 and the 13 mini, by the way, the red stain is the 13, the bluish purpley stain is the mini, and you can definitely see that they are smaller, which I absolutely love. I had to buy them. I mean, listen, we're going with that, just so you know. That was like, I wanted to like do both of them because I thought like, listen, then I can like use them regularly and they like, I can tell you if I like them or not. Again, I love that these are also smaller sizes because again, I struggle sometimes with my lower lash line or as well like putting in some of the like deeper shades. So I definitely love these. Highly recommend both of them. Again, Lost at Sea is in clearance or 15% off on Monolith. I will link the European retailer as well. And I will link, of course, the palette as well. Absolutely love it. I'm impressed. Of course, I will tell you if I like these products after testing them out several times in my The Good, The Bad, The Review, where I do that every month at the end of the month normally, where I talk about the products and if I, after using them several times, like them or not. So if you want to see that again, I will link the playlist as well. Yeah, I love that, and I hope you had a great time. Tell me down in the comments if you like the Klarity Kosmetics formula, which are your favorites. Again, I love the color stories of a lot of these palettes, and yeah, what should I try from Klarity Kosmetics next? So leave that down in the comments, and if you aren't already, also subscribe to this channel. I upload 3 times a week and it is absolutely for free, and I would love to have you in my small little family. And without further ado, like doing this like seems like it's forever. Without further ado, I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video, which by the way will be cosmic brushes, probably like other Sunday will I buy it, will be cosmic brushes and the Gothic review. I hope you will enjoy that. So see you next time. Bye guys.